citizens of Gates County. Most of y'all know me. I'm Wade Askew. I'm Gates County born, Gates County bred. When I die, I'll be Gates County dead. My love and heart is 100% here in Gates County. Did most of you in this room know why Winton is located where it is? Does anybody have any idea? Well, years ago, the Hereford County line ran down Mare Creek, on up to Stony Branch, between Berkeley County, Hereford County, on up toward the Virginia line, Northampton County, then on down toward Bennett's Creek. Down Bennett's Creek toward Merchants Mill Pond, down Merchants Mill Pond to the Chowan Road, and then back to the corner again across the road. So where we're standing now used to be one time in Hereford County. Would we like to go back to that day? Have we rather be in Hereford County, another part of County in Chowan County, another part in Commish County? I don't, and I don't think anybody in here would. It is said that people in Hereford County, the original families that still live there, possess what we call the original pioneer spirit. Where's our pioneer spirit here in Gates County? Have we let our spirit completely go away? When we built our homes, how many of us said, I'm not going to build a bathroom in my house. I'm not going to build a kitchen. I'm going to use my neighbor's. Is that what we said? I didn't, and I don't think many of you did. And that's what I want to just say about here in Gates County. This is our home. We have a responsibility to look after ourselves. I've realized that some people, they may not have any interest here in the county. They may not have any kids or grandkids that are going to be here in the county to have any benefit for what it may cost, one penny may cost. And then I realized that there's some people that are so tight that their family was draining, they probably wouldn't even give them a rough ass. But this is my home, and I believe in my home. And I believe that the education of the future of our children here in Gates County are more important than some other things that we find to argue and gripe about. I was just listening to Mr. Earl a while ago, and what I was speaking about is the library. A library would be one of the cheapest educational institutions that the citizens of Gates County could ever put their money into for the benefit that would always be received from it. And something about this little book that Earl was talking about a while ago. On each question of the Constitution, let us carry ourselves back to the time when the Constitution was adopted. Can we truly put ourselves in those people's shoes when they wrote the Constitution? Recollect the spirit manifested in the debates, and instead of trying to what meaning we can squeeze out of the text or invent against it, conform with the probable one in which it was passed. You know, the Constitution is very much like the scriptures of the Bible. If you haven't been to Sunday school and can't understand what the Bible is coming from, it's just like the verse where it says, it's easier for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. If you had not been to Sunday school, the first thing that pops in your mind is, no camel's going to fit through that little eye of that needle. But we all know that the eye of the needle was the archway going into Jerusalem. So you have to understand what the people were and what the Constitution was when they wrote the Constitution, just like you have to the scripture of the Bible. And I just want to move on to that and say that we're fortunate here in the county. We don't have a lot of things they have in Hereford County or other counties. They have a hospital in Hereford County. Maybe one day we'll have one here in Gates County. I don't know. But we are fortunate that we have good water. I remember before our water system come through the county, there were actually families that were drinking water out of the ditch or even out of springs from the edge of the swamp. They would tote buckets of water. Some of them had shallow wells that was get nothing to kind of water, what we call iron water. If you drunk it, make your hair stand straight up on your head, or even make your hair turn orange. I don't know. But Ann and myself, and with the help of Joe Green and his wife, Miss Francis, and several more here in this room, we just had a fundraiser for citizens here in the county And several of those citizens, a lot of them, they have to go to gyms once a year to get money to pay their water bills. Let's not go back to that time when families here in the county can't pay for their water bill. Water is something that every citizen in this county and all over the world has got to have to sustain life. And it should be given to them as cheaply as we possibly can. Nobody in here, even if it's set on a 2-month water scale, save the county a few dollars, nobody in here needs to be lacking water. Water is one thing that we need to sustain life, and not get a cold and keep farming over here. But
He said all that. So.
a 2-month water bill, a lot of people cannot even hardly pay that 1-month water bill. Let's try to remember that, and let's try to keep the citizens of Gates County in mind. Let's try to look out. Thank you all very much.